Hey there, so today I'm going to be doing a crochet messy bun. I've actually gotten a few requests to do this, so I have decided to make one out of some Charisma yarn, something that's a bit thicker and a bit warmer than I've seen. This is the Charisma light gray. It's like a marble color, and I'm going to be doing the contrast band with red and cream. I'm going to be using an 8mm hook for the base of the hat, and when we get to the band we're going to be changing to a 6.5. Okay, to begin the hat I've chosen to use a rubber band instead of leaving a wide space at the beginning of the hat. My hair is medium length. I don't have a large amount of hair to cover up a big hole at the beginning of the hat, so I find by using the elastic it's perfect. I can expand it enough that if my hair is already in the bun, I can just reach through and grab it and pull it through, or I can do my ponytail afterwards. Anyway, so you have your elastic here, and just take your yarn and fold it over so that you've got two strands. You've got the folded edge here, and all you're going to do is pull it through the elastic. You're going to reach over and grab these two ends, taking hold of the elastic in this hand here, and pull. You're going to take the loose end and just pull it all the way through, which is going to leave you this loop on the elastic. So you're going to put your hook in and draw your working yarn to tighten that up. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to work a single crochet around the elastic. In fact, you're going to work 30 of them, and it's a little bit tricky to hold on to the elastic and the yarn, so it might take a little bit of practice, but you can see I'm holding onto the elastic and I'm reaching through, grabbing the yarn and pulling it up, and then I'm grabbing it with these fingers here to hold it in place, wrapping it around and pulling it through. Okay, so that's your first stitch made. Do the same thing. Hook through the elastic, grabbing the yarn from behind, pulling it up, yarn over, and pulling it through. And that's your second single crochet made. So you're going to work 30 of those all the way around the elastic. Just like this. You might have to undo it a few times and redo it if you're a beginner crocheter, but you will get there. Okay, so I'm actually just going to pause this video. You don't need to watch me doing 30 stitches, and I'll meet up with you for the next round. Okay, I'm back because I'm at 19 stitches, and I just want to show you if you're running out of space, just pull your stitches back like this and keep working them. They may be a little bit ruffled at this point, but as we add the increase rounds and add the sides, that ruffling will go away. So I'm going to meet up with you when we're at 30 stitches. Okay, I have finished my 30 single crochet round, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to work a single crochet in each one of those stitches. And what that's going to do, I'm just going to mark this because I'm working continuously. I'm not joining my rounds. I'm just going to keep working in a circle. Is it's going to help to reduce some of that rippling. But I do like to have the 30 stitches because when you stretch this band out, you need enough stitches on there that it's going to be able to stretch with you. If there's not, it's going to be difficult to open that band up as wide as you may need to have it open up. So I am just going to work a single crochet all the way around, and then I will meet up with you for round 3, and that's where we're going to start to do the increase in the hat. Okay? Okay, so I have just finished my round of single crochet, and I've double checked that I have 30 single crochets. I count my stitches at the end of every round because I am guilty of either dropping stitches or adding stitches. So what we're going to do now is we're going to increase this round by 6 stitches. So we are going to work a single crochet into the first 4 stitches. There's my first stitch done, so I'm going to put my stitch marker back in there. 2, 3, and 4. And then in the 5th stitch, I am going to do 2 single crochet. And we're going to do that all the way around. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th stitch we are going to do the 2 single crochet. So just continue that pattern around, and at the end of the 3rd round you should have 36 stitches. So continue around and I'll meet up with you at the end and just double check that you're on track and you have 36 stitches. Okay, so I'm at the end of round 3 now, and we're going to continue on working in continuous rounds, and we're going to single crochet into the next 5 stitches. So I've just taken my stitch marker out. We're going to do a single crochet there, slide that back in to mark the beginning of our round. So that's 1 stitch, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to put 2 single crochet right here where you see the 2 single crochet from the previous round. And then we're going to just continue that around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 single crochet into here. So just continue around, and at the end of this round we should have 42 stitches. So I'll meet up with you there. Okay, so here we are at the end of round 4, and we're going to continue on as the previous rounds, except for this time we are going to be working our single crochet into 6 stitches before we do the increase of 2. So we're just going to go into the first stitch there with a single crochet, mark it with your stitch marker. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're going to work your 2 single crochet again. You can see the V here from the 2 of the previous round. 1, 2, and at the end of this round we're going to have 48 stitches. So I hope you're counting your stitches at each round. Okay, so we've completed round 5, and from here in we're not going to do any more increases. We're just going to be working a single crochet in every stitch around. So I want you to continue doing that until your piece measures 6 inches from the opening to the bottom, and then we're going to do the band. So you're just going to work continuously, single crochet in each stitch. Check every now and then to make sure that you're not dropping stitches or adding stitches. So you're just going to go single crochet, no increases, continuously all the way around. You're not going to join, you're not going to turn, you're just going to work completely around in the circle. And as you add these rows, you're going to see the hat starting to fold and starting to take a bowl shape. But you can see already how the rippling is going away, and that'll continue to decrease as you add the rounds on the sides of the hat. So I will meet up with you once my piece measures 6 inches, and then we'll continue on with the band. Okay, I'm just finishing off the last stitch of my hat, and this is where I'm going to be switching to my 6mm hook for the band and my cream yarn. So the way I like to do it is on my very last stitch, just to finish that stitch off with the next color, which is cream in this case. So all we're going to be doing for the next 2 rounds is working single crochet in each stitch around. This is such an easy pattern. It's great for a beginner, and it works up pretty fast too. So I'm late getting this one out, but if you have Christmas presents you have to make, these would be perfect. And it's so warm. That's what I love about it. Anyway, so you're just going to work that for the next 2 rows, and then we're going to do a color change to red, and then back to the cream, and we'll be done. So I'll meet up with you soon. Okay, I'm just finishing up my last stitch of the second round of cream, and again, this is where I'm going to do my color change. I'm going to start the single crochet. I'm just dropping my cream yarn. I'm not cutting it off because we still have more to do with that. And then I'm just going to finish off that last stitch with the red and continue on the next round, just working the single crochet all the way around You guys are going to be a single crochet expert by the time you finish this hat. Oops. Okay, so I'm just going to continue working the single crochet all around, and we'll meet you up at the end of this round. Okay, we're on our final round. I've snipped my red yarn, and I'm just going to finish this stitch with the cream, and I'm going to work my final round of single crochet in the cream. And then we're going to be done the hat. We're just going to fasten off and weave in the ends. So I'm going to pause the video again. See how nice that looks? If you want, you can add another round of the cream. I just like the way it looks like that. So, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm back and we are finishing the hat. It's the final stitch. I'm going to just join it with a slip stitch to the first stitch of the round, and we are going to fasten off. So if you know how to weave in your ends, you can get that all done and you'll be finished this hat. For any beginners who want to see how to weave in the ends, I'm going to do that next. It's super easy. I just have my darning needle here, and I like to weave right through the stitches. When I started to crochet, I thought it would be great to weave them in the open spaces. That doesn't work. Your stitch doesn't stay in place, and it starts to unravel really quickly. So we'll just get those all sewn in. The harder it is to pull them through, the better, because then they're not going to unravel. So I'm going to do that for all these ends. I'm going to snip them off. And I like to use this called fray check. I used to use it when I was a sewer. And it's just like a really lightweight glue, and it holds the ends in place and then they won't shift around. So that's it. So I hope you all love it. Stay cozy. And I would love to see whatever you make. So yeah, so cheers. I'm going to drink my coffee now because I got up super early this morning so I could get this done. All right, bye everybody. Okay, somebody wants to say hi.
Hi. It's hard to see.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay, now you have to move your hand. Okay, so